woman in that. Hello, good evening to you all. I welcome you to Flames of Love, where we hunt through the secrets to love, relationships, and marriages. My name is Beatrice Senaju. During the engagement period, or even before, a young couple usually feel the urge to confess their past to each other. Some do it to test the partner's love, and others do so to relieve guilt feelings. Today on this show, we will be critically looking at the past. How much should one tell the partner? I have with me the chief executive of Bridge TV and the former first female SRC president of Wisconsin International University. She is a presenter and she's also the CEO of Bridge Multimedia. She is Bridget Bonnie. And I also have the founder of Grace and Smiles Foundation, Mr. Isaac Ishen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Today I am surrounded by a big man and a big woman. So how has your week been like?
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Okay, so mine has been awesome. Yeah, it's been awesome.
You can go, Nana.
Yeah, mine has been beautiful but a bit tiring.
You know, by the end of the day,
It was excellent.
it was excellent, great. We thank God for life, and we thank God for a successful week. You are welcome to Flames of Love once
Thank
again,
you.
and we are going straight to the point. I want to find out, is the desire to reveal the past a normal thing in the development of love? You first, before I come to you.
Okay, so is it a normal thing?
Yeah.
In our setting, I would say it's normal and it's not normal.
No.
Yes, you would find a lot of people, especially we the guys, would not want to talk much about some things that happened in the past,
Okay.
relating to some other relationships we've had with some other people. You would also find some who would want to come out, let you know what they've gone through in the past, and some people they've had other relationships with. Yes. So I would say it's normal and it's not normal. We cannot really say that it's not normal. We cannot really say that it's normal.
Normal.
So we'll be in the middle for now.
Really?
I think it's normal, but I would say it is normal. I would say it is normal, but it depends on what you are actually telling.
Okay.
Depends on what we are telling. But I think it's a normal thing.
Okay, so what are some of the reasons behind a partner requesting to know the other person's past?
What you know doesn't mean to step that much. So some partners would want to know what you have been doing so that they don't get any surprises.
Okay.
I really want to know that you once had a baby with my friend. I mean, if you should tell me that ahead of time, if I'm okay with it, I mean, why not? But if you don't tell me and then I get to find out, it might jeopardize the relationship that we have. So I think really get early would avoid some surprises, some conflicts, would sort certain issues that might develop along the way.
Well, I think revealing it.
She was asking why.
Some of
Yes,
the
why?
reasons behind, yeah.
People revealing, yes. And I'm saying revealing it early is key. Yes, the reason revealing it is one, I think it will make your partner trust you. Yes, so if you want to build trust among yourselves, I think there are some past things that are in your life, not even just as relationship only, that you should bring out. Your partner should know to
Okay.
build the trust. So people really want to let the other partner know that, I trust, I want you to trust me. So that's why I'm telling you this. And some also do it to express their love. They want you to know that, I really love you. That's why I'm pouring this out to you. Somehow the things are kind of a secret to some people, which they've not even shared with other parties. But because you are new and you come into their life, they would want to express that love. So they'll be like, let me tell you this deepest secret about myself. Maybe I had this, I did that, I did that, I was doing this, and all that. Yes.
Okay, so does revealing the secrets in the past guarantee trust in the relationship? You just touched on it, but does it entirely guarantee that your partner will trust you?
Okay, it will depend on the partner you have, but I think it can guarantee trust because let's say, for example, I'm in a relationship and in my past I used to maybe do money rituals, and that was what was making me get a lot of people around me, and you were wondering why do people really like you like that, but nobody knows. Yes, so I tell you, I think it should let you really have some trust for me that if you're able to tell me this thing, I'm sure that in our present relationship, if there's some other thing, he or she would be able to what, to tell me. Yes, maybe I had an affair with a particular person. You never thought that I would do maybe with my senior boss or somebody, and I've been able to open up till I did this, but I think I've forgiven myself. But I sometimes want to tell people, so when you tell you or the other person, so if you hear it somewhere, it won't look like, no, you heard this from me, and I never thought you were like this, especially the ladies, I mean, and all the guesses that come in, you have to work on their emotions to build it up. So I think it should build the trust.
I think it gives some level of
Trust,
and I think
yes.
if a person is interested
In
and if
you,
the
the other
person's
party.
maturity is up to that level
Yeah.
to understand that okay, he's telling me to trust,
Yes.
not because just feel like not saying
Not
oh yeah.
So how much should one reveal to one's sweetheart?
It depends actually. If we are just dating and we don't know where we're going, we don't know the roadmap. I don't see that as me telling you everything. I don't even see that as me telling you anything at all. If the road is clear and the person makes their intentions known that I want to have a future with you, I mean then you know that okay, there's somebody who is entering my space and needs to know A, C. And I don't think it's everything that you have to tell about. It doesn't mean I mean both things are bad.
Of course.
You don't necessarily have to say everything. Depending on the person's maturity, actually, looking at the person's maturity, some people wouldn't even want to know anything. There are some partners who will be like, okay, I don't think so. Because they are probably scared,
Yeah.
might scare them off. But even with that, I don't think it's right. They should know some things that I know. So you have to look at the quantity of the thing, I mean, the level of whatever it is you're going to tell the person. There are certain things you don't have to tell at all. Forget it. Nobody has to know. It's not. But certain things like you have a kid, you used to be a lesbian before, or you used to like certain things. That means there are certain peculiar things that you need to tell. I mean, those things. But certain petty stuff, I mean, they are just real. I mean, you don't have to talk about them at all. At all.
Nana?
Well,
Nana
I think I side with
You side with Bridget.
Yeah, with Bridget here. Because I feel indeed there are some things you should not really worry yourself getting the other party involved to know. And like she said, it would depend. Where are we going as maybe a couple to be? Where are we going? Is it the sure assurance? Is there something that will let me know that really you take it to the end? Yeah, so if I have that assurance, I think I can pour out some very important information that one day you are to hear about me shouldn't break you down. Because you are like, oh, I know, I think my husband told me, I think my wife told me this thing when we were dating, and he has overcome it. And like she said earlier on, it will depend on the person's maturity. Yes, if the person is not well matured, even if you tell the person with all your heart, I mean, behind the person, I mean, like, we trust over, so sometimes when a little sign of that thing is about to come,
You might even be fake.
yes, now what kind of way is that? You say,
And if the person is not really into you, they might even end
yes, the whole relationship.
because of what you think you are
Telling the person. So you have to be very careful as to what to discuss and really know who you are discussing with.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just coming to that because should we measure the level of maturity of the partner or the person you are revealing those secrets to, and the person handle? Should we really do that?
You should really do that.
And how can you know if
important.
someone is really mature? Because maturity is not by age.
That's it. Okay, you've moved with the person for some time. I'm not sure in the first few weeks of your relationship you go you go start telling the person, oh, Charlie, I did it, I was late, I can't know. So you move with the person, you take it bit by bit. So you push them little by little. So one time you push something, you watch the reaction. How is he or she taking it? Yes, the response. Yeah, I sometimes tell people that there's something I term hard plays in relationship. So in the relationship, sometimes you can do some little plays. It can sometimes cost you a little. So you can put up a sign to see how is my partner taking this.
Okay.
You get it? Those things help you watch how the person will receive the bigger ones that you are here to watch to release to the person. Yes. So you have to really watch all those things, and little by little you get to know that the person can handle this, the person is mature, how the person even handles basic things around him or her can tell. It can help you. And if the person is a Christian too, by discernment, the Holy Spirit can help you to something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And previous relationships should help in this. If you had certain previous relationships where you know that you made a comment that your partner didn't like, or you said it, you feel the past, and you didn't take it well, that should inform the next relationship. You know how to present that thing. Or if you don't have to say that, you just have to ignore it because you know that, hey, I've said it before, it will be
Yeah.
So if it's not really necessary, it's not something you should open up to maybe.
So it's telling some of these secrets, like especially your past secrets to your partner after marriage. I'll come to you. After marriage, can it cause confusion in
It
the
can
marriage?
cause a divorce. I mean, why won't you tell me you have a kid before you get married? Why won't you tell me? I mean, there are certain things. You took your womb out or something, or you did a couple of abortions and the doctor told you you can't have kids. Probably you've done something. You used to be at a college. I mean, there are certain things you used to do that are very significant, are very serious. Somebody knows about it, and I get to hear about it someday somehow.
Exactly.
So you should tell them before you get married. I mean, that's why I said when the road is clear and you know you're going to get married, you start telling the stuff you need to tell before you get married. I mean, it can cause divorce. The person can leave you. I mean, even if it doesn't cause divorce, you will never be happy in the marriage. But the person really trusts you. See, if you're not taking all this from me till now, I think the marriage will be much better. Maybe the Christian will say with God.
With God, yeah, maybe there'll be a change.
Oh, well, you have been in the marriage institution for quite some years now. And do you think that not revealing and also revealing it after the marriage, what are the effects of that on the marriage?
Okay, so revealing it after the marriage will depend on what you're revealing after the marriage. Like my beautiful lady here already said. Let's say you have a child, yes, and the world is such that I've come to understand that you cannot hide anything. When people say I have a secret, I get to ask that, oh, one day it will come out. One day it will, even if it takes years, it will come out. So I feel there are some deep things. Immediately you notice that the road is clear, we are going. Let it out. So that we can handle it before we get inside there. Because in the marriage, if it gets there and the person gets to here cannot handle it, like she said, the next thing is divorce, or I'm enduring in the marriage. I'm in it, but I'm just enduring. Maybe because I don't want to have a divorce, I don't want to talk about I'm in, but maybe I'm in because already you end up cheating, you do this, you do that. Because you've done it before, there is always a saying that you can do it again. Maybe you've even changed, but because you didn't say that right thing at the right time, it becomes difficult. So I think there are some things in the right from the time you notice that we are going to the all time, or that we have to start talking about it. If we see that the person cannot handle it, we can bring in a third person to let the person understand that it happened in the past. Maybe there's an assurance that it will never happen again. You get it in here. Like if you have, like you're saying, maybe you're a lesbian, maybe you used to masturbate seriously like that, addicted ones, not maybe like one day, 2 days. Maybe like you have become addicted to it, and some key things should come before we get inside. I know a few couples who their other partner had some kind of activities that I always say you should have told her earlier, you should have told me earlier. And they get to hear sometimes they call me and I'm like, oh my, how do you go about this at this time? You go in because the person doesn't want to also kind of be like in a divorce. You'll be smiling and it's okay, but you call later and you ask how is she feeling? She's still not okay. But you go to her, oh, you're fine, you're getting on. The person's just enjoying.
Yeah.
Because it's late. And so you should get.
Somebody needed to up to get married. I mean, during counseling, something came out like, oh, you didn't tell me this. And they couldn't even continue to get
It's
married.
safer that we
Oh,
So you can imagine
Yeah.
if they had gotten married.
Yes.
Maybe
We'll
someone
create
would
a
have
big
died.
confusion. Yeah.
Okay, so before I go to the next question, there's on Things of Love, we have the Let's Dialogue session where we often post the topic we will discuss earlier to get people's views, and I have a couple of them. I want to break them into batches and read them before we continue with the discussion. Miss Josie Amate says, in my opinion, I don't think you should even bring it up at all unless your partner asks for it. You shouldn't say anything. Should that be the case?
Well, there are some things you should say, but not saying anything at all. Yeah, and then you don't pass no. Yeah. Oh, you went out with this person. One day you meet the person in town, and I mean, it's
It
natural.
could be a husband's friend.
Yes. Yeah.
You might never
You might never know.
Yes,
Yeah. How time?
I really miss you. Like, okay, so who's that?
Who's that? Yeah.
That's my
Oh,
You
really?
didn't tell me you're not this person. I mean, you should just say it. Oh, how was he? Oh, he was a fine guy. So maybe what happened? Then you can brief your partner about the breakup and all that.
But
Or how
not
your partner
necessarily into detail.
into details.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least your partner knows that they've gone out before.
Okay. And Princess Ellen Isinam says, for me, I won't tell anything
Hey.
because the past is not the present. We move, no asking of what happened. Cry.
Wow.
Hey,
So
this
Princess,
woman.
if your partners will find out that maybe you were dating one serious enemy he never likes, and probably let's say you had an affair,
And
and
you
this
think
other guy
that's
is always
also-
telling your husband, I had this girl, I had this affair. Oh, I'll never forget about this girl. Only for him to come and do that was
Oh, it's amazing. When she said that, I actually asked her some questions and she
Yeah.
was just laughing. She
Yeah.
still was saying that the past is not the present.
No, there are some things you should know.
Okay, so around Manyako Abronoma says, Beatrice, for me, if I tell my partner, now my husband, my past, he will collapse.
Because she didn't do it at the right time.
Yeah.
So I think for her it's safer. She should only pray that it's not something that if the husband hears will be broken. Yes.
And Salim Ahmed CTM says, it depends on how wide or small your partner's mindset and mouth is. Because some partners cannot handle the little past,
Yes.
which has no impact in the current relationship or marriage.
Yeah.
Also, I think only those that matters most, which you can be, which you know can be aggravating to you and your relationship. So, and my friend from Liberia says everything. You should tell everything. And evangelist,
The new ones.
yes, evangelist Gregory Kenneth Amega says, as much as he or she deserves to know.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I'll break for the comments. I'll go back again. So the person is saying that you should check the person's mouth.
Yes.
Why the mouth in the first
In
place?
the first place, I'm sure the math is talking about if your partner will not go talk about it to a third person,
Okay.
and it's going to create another issue for you. I remember there was an incident that the other partner told a friend, and this guy was going for an interview. Yes, and he met that friend on the panel, and that friend used that thing he heard from his partner at the interview to beat him and couldn't get the job. So when he went back, he was like, did you ever discuss this thing we had? I was like, oh yeah, I was disturbed and I just wanted to find out I spoke to this person. I was like, oh no. It didn't go well. Yes. It didn't go well. And they are divorced. Yeah, because he was like, if you don't keep this one, I don't know what I'm going to give you again.
Yeah.
So the next one is every little thing was an argument between them. Every little thing.
Of course.
When you go to them, they look fine. Yes, because the guy had just made up his mind that we can handle this thing. So when they are sitting and they are talking, when you are a tech person, they look very fine. The lady sometimes will let you know that things are not about. Be like, no, the guy will just go, it will be fine, it will get better. And He's made up with them just because of the communication that the lady couldn't handle. Told the third person, and this other guy also using against the other one as an agent. So
that's only a third party. Some partners for these against you, like you would abuse you with the past, you would say,
which is very bad.
to your faith.
Which is very bad.
So will confessing these secrets tighten the bond that already exists in your relationship?
It depends
Yeah.
on whoever you're with. If the person can handle it,
Yes,
the
it will
person
build a
trust
stronger
you, you guys will be
relationship.
stronger than whatever, because they know they can trust you. But if the person is not mature,
Mature, yes. Something to break them and they will not want to come back to you again.
And I think in the course of the week, one of my bosses called me and he was like, I saw your post, Let's Dialogue thing on Facebook. Come and give me some counsel because I have some couple. He's actually a man of God. I have some couple with some issue that I need some counsel to go and solve this issue. Actually, the lady was dating someone before who is older than her, but now she felt like, no, I don't want to continue. So she just broke off with the person, and now she moved on, not knowing the man in question cursed the lady. And the lady didn't know. So after the lady now is married, now the lady has been moving from together with her husband from church to church, from hospital to hospital. You know, they are just worried. So it was one church that they went to that the pastor said it's your past. You see, and I was thinking that how the pastor handled it wasn't good because he said it for everyone to hear. Now the man says he doesn't want to continue. Because the lady should have told him.
I mean, what if it was a young guy?
Dating.
I mean, it was a man.
Yeah.
She was dating a man.
Whether old or young.
Whether old or whatever, it was a man.
Yes.
And then they broke up. And the man decided, what if it was a young guy that decided to curse her?
Yes.
But she, on the other hand,
But
could have told
yes.
the man.
But I think the breakup on the lady's part didn't work well. How did
She break up. Yeah, they're breaking up.
I tell people that when you are breaking up with somebody, it should be very beautiful. There can be bad times and all that, but it has to be beautiful. Yes. And if you don't handle it, some of the aftermaths are very, very unhealthy. So I think it started from the breakup. She didn't actually get this guy to understand that maybe because of A, B, C, I can't continue this.
Maybe she did.
But the guy too is the old man.
The old man. Very good, the old man. And the old man
I
that
was
was
like,
abused.
oh my, that's
But
not
she
should
could have
also
told
be
the
a point.
husband
Yes.
that
Okay, you see, maybe for all you know, it has been long and she has even forgotten
about it.
about it.
Maybe
So
this old man has been acting that everything is fine. It's okay. Well, I
so
still
if the husband is just mature to handle
such
such
things.
an issue.
But I feel it's workable. It's workable. You see, when I come back
Okay,
to
so
this, people will
no,
always say,
we are Christian.
yes, we are Christians.
No, that's
So,
not-
from a Christian perspective, I don't believe that thing that old man has done will have power.
Yeah.
If the two of them will come together
And I agree.
and agree, it will work. Except that, like she said, the man is not being mature. Let's just say it.
yeah,
He's not
I
being
think they are
mature.
looking
He has
for
to pick up the leadership role
as a man.
as a man and move with the lady that, look, I'm going to make it work. We don't even need to involve this old man or this other third party. Since it's a case, it's breakable unless they are not Christians, maybe they are another religion altogether. But if they are Christians and the two of them will come together, they will have an evening go and invite the man to the naming
Naming
ceremony.
ceremony.
Just like they are not
They'll
ready.
make you the
They'll make
chair.
it the He's not ready. So he just has to pick up this.
So
thing.
are we under any obligation at all to bring all the skeleton out of our,
Oh, no.
our closet?
We are not under any obligation.
You are
but
not under, but you are.
You are.
Oh,
But
the next
you are
one.
not under
nobody
any.
is supposed
Yeah,
to say
to say
anything, but
anything,
you
but-
only can see by night.
Yeah.
All the things are there. You are just thinking, okay, what if
Yeah.
one day you're walking in town and
Mhm.
you're like, mommy, and I'm with this my husband. How
yeah.
can you sleep with all the things? You know
Yeah.
that I need to tell this stuff. I need to tell. I mean, you can't. You are not under the obligation. Nobody.
Yes. Everybody will.
But you have asked yourself. You will say it yourself. Nobody.
So in a way, you should know you are in a way.
You are.
Yeah. So it's part of life, though.
Okay, but you know, don't you think that some of the secrets can hit the couple? once revealed, even from the beginning, the dating period, it can really, really, really hurt a couple to some extent that maybe, especially when the two people are deeply into whatever they are doing. How do you deal with such a
The
thing?
hurts will come. I mean, there are some information when you get them, it breaks you. Yes, it will really break you. So it is at the breaking point you would know whether
You are ready for
yes,
it.
you are ready for it or not.
And you know,
The hurt is there.
I think there are some questions that they ask that you're not supposed to answer.
Mm.
How many men have you dated so far?
Oh my, should I count?
At the age of 20, maybe you had like 20 guys or 24 guys. Or at the time you decide to get married, you dated like a couple of men. And then they ask you, you are not supposed to go and say I dated 30 of them.
Yeah.
But the moment you say that, the man, whether mature or not mature, we start.
Hey, that's what I was doing.
It's maybe not that. So like you get the man thinking so many things if they don't want to. They need to keep running their mind. So better to just if he meets any of them, he's the one. If he meets like, oh yes, it's this one.
Oh no, but you see, we live in a world that is a small world.
Yes.
So okay, how many men or women have you dated? And you say, oh, only one. Okay, so only one.
Honestly,
And every day we meet someone
you
new.
dated like 10, you should divide it by half. Okay, 5. Because it's obviously not going to meet all the 10.
Yeah.
So you should be diplomatic
Yes,
about it.
there are some you would meet or she would meet. There are some she would.
And I don't think anybody would want to. There are some exes that would be proud of you that you are their ex. So
Yes.
they like to
Tell
tell
the
everybody,
whole world.
"It's saying it's the one that has my ex." So those ones, you just have to get to the number of those ones.
Well, but I think when you marry, at a point you have to just stop talking about your ex.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, I think this is before you get. I mean,
Oh no, there are
you're
some.
talking about
Oh
your
yeah,
ex.
there are some. They always want to talk about their ex.
And what would I get?
Oh yeah, they want to talk about their ex. And sometimes when they even have issues, the next thing they go like,
My ex,
if I'm married, this girl, like, I mean, so
Those
I think at a
people are
point,
just not serious.
what is ex? What has ex got to do in the marriage? I mean, we will not be talking about ex. Maybe unless we meet the person in town, we are like, oh, that was one of my ex, and that one should be ended. You shouldn't ask further questions.
Sometimes some conversations can bring up,
Yes.
and then those ones you just say
Briefly and brush off. So, I mean,
some
marriage,
partners
don't
are
talk
interested
about.
to know more.
Oh yes, that's
If
what I'm
you're
saying.
trying to
No,
brush
ask
up
you
on
questions.
people and bring
Bring
it
a
back.
question.
So if you know your partner can be trusted, that's not you.
Yeah.
But the past is the past, not the past.
Oh,
Yes,
to
it is.
some, the past is the past, but I
You
need
still
the
learn
person
history.
to do something. So,
You still learn history.
yeah, so in the way it will come. But like I'm saying, in marriage, at a point, forget about talk ex.
Because past is past. Why should we even resurrect it?
And bring it
Once
again.
I did something in my past, it should be in the past. It has no business in my present.
All the partners can be a past.
Yeah,
You
some
have a
people
child,
still need it.
it's a past, but the child is in your present. And remain in your present. If that child dies,
And then,
you have
yeah, go and bury.
it's in your present. Some of the past are past.
Mm.
You were lesbian before, now you are no more. God has healed you. That one, you can decide family not to say.
But sometimes when you meet one of your ex-lesbian partners in town,
I
they are
don't
still in
know.
love with you.
I don't know.
Great success.
That's
Sometimes,
something.
and your partner will be like, hey, why is this particular lady
Oh,
or this or
baby,
that there?
brush it
When
off
you make
before.
all if you send them yes and they'll not come on you are not to understand that you are out of it, but well, we do.
If you ready to go for love and see, accept it.
Then you see,
So the meeting is hard to
the
remember.
kind of person you marry is very,
Very important, my dear.
That's why as Christians, we
Yeah.
pray.
Thank you.
Serious
A
fasting
serious
and
fast
prayer.
and prayer. I mean, make sure this one, because I always say when you get inside and you don't have a mind of divorce, everything in there now you are enjoying. You're not enjoying the marriage, and you shouldn't endure. You must
You
enjoy.
enjoy.
Yes, you must enjoy it. You must live a free life. Sometimes people see me and they tell me that it's like they sometimes seem like I'm still not married because I'm very happy, I'm very free, and yeah, sometimes I'll call you that, oh, do this, and the next is oh, your wife. I'm like, oh, should be fine. I just need to tell her that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You get it? So the person you are bringing in there is key. It's not just oh, the way you're fed, he's so beautiful, he's so handsome. So oh, this or that, and I mean, you bring this beautiful person or this handsome person, but just a simple past story is broken the world.
You know, you were saying the past is the past. Why bring it up again? You know, sometimes certain things that you see to be nothing. I mean, this one is true. You don't really take it serious. Somebody just take it serious. So somebody's breaking up with someone because the person has a comment they didn't like, or spoke to them in a way they didn't like. Because my ex was harsh, he spoke to them when I didn't like, that's why we broke up. So that is informing you not to speak harsh to me.
Okay.
So some of the past, you don't listen because you reject or you trust.
Yeah.
Just want to know how to communicate with the person. You want to know how to live with the person.
Okay. So Nana, someone is just sending some messages here.
Wow.
She said that that's it, you know. She said whether you like, I'm not, whether you like it or not, I'm not telling no one nothing.
We only pray that whatever she has, it's not something that is smart. Yes, and have come out and create a problem. Like, especially we are using this children thing for example. I mean, something like this, you cannot hide it.
Okay, so
You
now
need to hide it at the funeral. Usually they come. At the funeral, they come. Then now you be like, oh, I never wanted him to tell me something. But that one you should have known that Charlie, the guy or the lady, the child.
You might tell the family.
Yes, that is, your son can even marry that person.
so let's talk about some of the things we need to say
Yeah.
and some of the things we need not to say. Let's start with the things that we need to say.
Oh, I think
Because many people are
It's
confused and they think
important.
that they
This
have
question
to.
is important.
Yeah, they think they have
There are
to.
some things we should know. I think number one is some key attitudes
Okay.
that you did not want in the other person. Like she just gave an example. Oh, my ex used to talk to me in a harsh manner. So an intelligent person should know that no, he or she's not telling me because he wanted to know that the ex was something, but he's drawing my attention that I don't like this. And usually from a person like this, because maybe I love you, it can maybe come from another person I don't really like. I might decide just to ignore. But for you, so some key attitudes should be complicated. Yes, trying to compare it to the past. Yes, and if you have another relation coming in, like we said, like the children issue, you should talk about it. Some key spiritual things. Yes, maybe you have some bosom, you do something you were doing. Some old things you feel that it's gone all right, but you should communicate it in a way so that probably if this person is coming in and something is happening and there's a prayer line, we know where we are going. You understand? So, and some health issues. If you have some serious health issues, do not hide it. For maybe it will not happen during the dating period. The day you get married, the devil will invite that health issue and he or she will go like, you never told me you have this in your past. So you should, in your conversation, let him know maybe I'm epileptic or something, but because you're not seeing it, I believe it's gone. But so if you get to see it, it won't be like a surprise to you. Do you get it? Yeah. So I think some of these key things should be communicated before you get married.
So with the health issues and with the health issues, what are some of the health and things we should talk about?
Yeah, like
because some of them I think are very sensitive.
Yes, very sensitive, and it will disturb the other partner in the marriage because you think you are hiding it, and the person will think you just got it. But an intelligent person can trace. You cannot just get some diseases one day. When you go to the hospital, they'll give you a history. So you go to the hospital, you'll be like, oh, I think you had this at this time, this, and it has caused it. Like she gave an example of maybe you had some series of abortions. Fine, maybe it was not your will to be doing all those abortions, so you love the person and something happened. Yes, but I think at a point in the marriage where you notice that maybe children are not coming, something's not coming, you go to the hospital, you've been able to tell that you are the cause. I think you should be able to break out and tell us that. I thought this wouldn't be a problem, but you should know at this point that I think that is why this is not coming. I mean, it's not easy, but a forgiving husband should be like, wow, if you're able to tell me this thing at this time, there are other alternatives. What can we do now to make it work? But you can't keep sitting down, being quiet. You are not forgiving yourself. Yes, you are the cause. Yes, so I think some of the deep health issues should be communicated to the person. I got to know a lot of health issues about my wife before we got married. But because maybe she was a nurse, she taught me. So I got to read about them and read about all those things, and it helped me. So I don't get surprised when I get to see something. I now know, oh, this can be done, that can be done. Yes, then she understands. Some will go to hospital together. The doctor will be talking at a point. I can say something and be like, oh, yes, and I'm like, yeah, we got to talk about it, and it worked. So some key health issues, some key spiritual things, even some key things about your family members. Yes, you have noticed a particular habits maybe about your mother, about your father, but maybe they've not shown you to your partner. I think you should talk about it. before you get inside. Maybe in the past you did it to your ex.
Mm.
So you should talk about that. Look, when I was dating this other day, my mom, my dad used to do this. So when you get to the house and they give you that sign, oh, my husband told me about it. So, and usually always tell how to work about it.
Okay.
Yes, tell how to work about it. So when you go and you see this, or when you do this, or know that we do this, and it becomes workable. And we come back to what we discussed the last time. Communication.
Mm-hmm.
It's always and all the time. So I think some of these things.
Do you have some more to add? Okay, so someone was telling me that when she met the boyfriend, now they are married, the boyfriend told the lady that, okay, hey, I used to smoke. Not that I was a serious smoker, but I just wanted to know how it feels like. So I just did it like a week, and I stopped.
Yeah.
So I don't do it any longer. Maybe you might go out and someone will say, oh, this guy smokes, but I don't do it.
Yes.
I just wanted to test it. So with such a situation, what will you do? Are you supposed to leave the person, or would you believe the person entirely that, okay, I have stopped?
I mean, things like smoking, the 3 months is to buy the same thing. So if the person become addicted in a way, one day it will come out. And there are things you can detect. So maybe you can see a change in the attitude and all that. Yes. And you should calmly and gladly be speaking to the person to get their attention, to find out if it's coming up in a way. You get it. You can be monitoring the person to see. And immediately you see the sign, gladly work at it early. If you are in a marriage already, you shouldn't think divorce. You should think of working it out. There are
But
counseling
nowadays
sections.
people don't want to even say, oh.
Yeah, there are counseling sections, there are prayer sections. There's always a solution to something. Unless you don't pick up the step
Like,
that
that
I'm
man
doing
is
this.
when you
You
tested.
tested it. Once tested,
You tested, you are done.
you are done.
But if I notice that you are trying to do it
Again.
then it means that probably like you didn't test it.
You were doing it. Yes.
So you have to ask yourself. I know people are married to smokers. They don't mind. They're okay.
Yes,
Some even
yes.
smoke themselves. So you ask yourself, am I okay with this smoker? If you're okay, stay. If you're not, and you don't want to even stay to see whether you smoke again or not, I mean, you should leave before you start it.
Yeah, getting married. But if you are married and you have to wait.
Then you should first check yourself.
Okay, so Princess, hey, it's not the worry. It's not says that, okay, if it's about health, I will. But anything short of that, trust me, I ain't telling anything.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll go back to our Let's Dialogue part again. Then we pick the remaining comments. So we start from, okay, so Chinese because says the most important things he or she needs to know. Then Rabna Pa says nothing if he or she doesn't ask. Must the person ask?
Oh, you should ask something.
Yeah, very particular things that people are interested in knowing.
Like what?
Oh,
Someone you ask them not to.
yes.
Okay.
Someone will ask you, have you had sex before? You can't lie.
You ask how many times
You've had sex. Yes.
Can the person even count if the person has already been engaging in sex?
Or if you can't count, then yours is serious.
You need the
You just need a number.
Yeah, you have to give a number. In a way. Oh, between.
Exactly.
Yeah, but maybe between this and that number. But I think if the person asks about a sexual, I should be able to say that, oh, I had sex with so person.
That's it.
That's it.
You don't need to go.
If you are not married and because of that, you
But
want
the
to
person
be
saying that unless the person asks, I don't think so. I mean, there are certain things you need to tell. Whether
yes,
ask or
I'm not.
So whether the person asks you,
Yes, you should tell.
certain things that have to be said.
But I know in some churches, before they're married, they will ask for this report. You have to go to the hospital, run some tests and all that. Let's say you go and you get a sexual transmitted disease. You say it was the devil who gave the sexual transmitted disease.
Oh, but that happened. Let's see.
I didn't do anything with anybody. You're just there, a virgin.
Expert.
When the devil said, look, virgin, I have
Human.
given you a sexual transmitted disease.
This one there, it will not be accepted anymore.
Yes, in a way you will definitely talk about it and be like, oh, I had this. Even if you don't want to mention the person you had it with, Maybe you've had it already. Usually, those things people really want to know before they get into marriage. Yes, I've had people ask me those questions before. Was your partner this and that before? How did you take it? You get it? I'm like, let the person know. Yes, if the person cannot take it before the marriage, it's safer. If the person takes it and like I'll continue, it doesn't change anything. No problem.
Okay, so Nadara says everything, and Gloria Anderson says, you have to weigh the person.
Yeah, like she was saying. All the
And
things
his
that
or
like
her
that, how to weigh
maturity.
the person.
And way of reasoning.
Yeah.
It is in the past. So my dear, some have to be locked up. When your partner is not so mature, and when I say mature, I don't mean age.
Yes, true.
And Madam Sherry Sika says it depends. One thing I have learned in marriage is that in as much as we need transparency, some matters should be weighed properly before being brought up for discussion. In other words, we need discernment to handle issues. So how can discernment help these kind of things?
Yeah, if your relationship with God is that tight, I mean, if you really understand what we call the relationship with God, like always in the God kind of love, you understand that the Holy Spirit will always give you certain signs. Yes, certain signs to know, and do not overlook them. When the Holy Spirit is drawing your attention to something, do not overlook them, because He can use so many other means to get you to know that I want you to know this about this person. And most of when the Holy Spirit is doing that, He wants you to help the person maybe come out of that particular situation.
Okay.
Yes, so the discernment is
Help and
easy.
not leave.
Yes, the Holy Spirit will not face
I've not had that
confusion.
conversation with the Holy Spirit before, but
Yeah.
I think it's two things. Either you're helping or you're leaving.
Ah.
You're not supposed to be in every
Oh,
relationship.
yes, not in every relationship, but if the right one, if it's the right
If it's the
one,
right
the
one.
Holy Spirit will not want you to move. He would work to help you stay. He doesn't face confusion.
Yeah.
He will not create a confusion. He knows that this thing that He's helping you know will never end in a disgrace or never end you in a bad place. So if you have that feeling, those signs, you get to know that no, there's something wrong with this lady or this gentleman.
Okay.
And there are certain things they might overlook. But
Yeah.
when discernment, you can have a hit about it and ask them, what is up with this,
Yes.
that, and that, and that.
Yeah.
And as I said, the Holy Spirit is going to bring confusion. So you'll be able to understand whatever it is that He has with you.
Okay, so Vicky Asari says, for nothing, I don't have a past. I will say you are my past and present.
Oh, those are just
This
words.
is hilarious.
Those are nice words, but I think at a point, if there's something that is to happen, even if you don't say it in your mind, it will pop up. I know if I just was that. One, it will pop up. That's how life is. You see, let me come in with this. You know, when it comes to sex before the marriages, I get to hear there are some people that when they are having sex with their husbands or their wives now, they tend to try to remember
The
the
past.
past. So they are expected to get that feeling in the present.
Mm.
So you've not said this thing, but in you,
Something is
And they will
happening.
Yes.
mention
that person's name. Hey, my God, how can you mention it?
experience like
Oh, that's
like
serious.
I was like,
How can I
and
mention
I was
this?
like, oh. But I go to Europe. And then when I finished, we broke
We
up.
broke up.
That's all. That's all.
So probably you might not say it to the person, but within you are not comfortable. I hear a lot of those stories. Within you are not comfortable. Like, oh, he didn't take me there. If it was, so you
No, but in
know,
that case, you should be able to communicate with
to the person, but
you are not
you are not yeah.
Because you can find a way of communicating your displeasure about
Yes,
something without
Mentioning
mentioning names. Yeah.
mentioning names. So I think in a way that will let the person know that oh you've had sex before.
You know how it
You
feels
know,
like.
you know how it feels like
go there.
to go there. So if they are not getting me to that place, you definitely have to say it. So those who are saying they have nothing, I only pray they
don't find themselves in
yes.
that
So if you
situation.
find yourself in that situation, will you be
You're
enduring?
enduring, yeah,
Then
or
have
you
a lot
are
of things
leaving.
to endure.
If you don't enjoy, they might end up cheating.
Yes, cheating. Yes, then it brings you problems.
So Mate Gabiabe says none.
Wow.
And I said, oh, LOL. Then he said, nothing about past. There is only one thing you can do with the past. That's to learn from it. That lesson is for you alone.
Wow.
Then he again came that no matter how good your partner might be, he will definitely relate something to your past one day, even if it does not seem so. Example, if you were once a smoker, which you told your partner, if your child is playing around and brings an empty cigarette pack home and your spouse chants on it, the first thing that might come to mind will be, hey, has she started smoking again? You will be lucky if he tells you. The worst would be that he will be watching you with a negative mindset.
Okay, why do you want to watch with a negative mindset when you've
Well, we
confessed
could
it
be
and
able
you're
to create
okay?
that atmosphere where the person can confidently talk to you.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Hey, I just saw a video.
God.
Oh, it's not mine. And when you say it's not mine, you should believe it.
Yes.
Because the person has been
I've been able
open
to
up.
open up to you.
That's where the maturity comes in. Some people
That
are just
is
not
maturity.
selling things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Elisha, AJ,
Oh my.
yeah. Oh my.
Oh my.
In fact, I don't care if she tells me or not. Past is past. It's better I don't know than to head upon hearing them.
Oh,
So then I am
I'm
asking-
siding the guys, but sometimes the guys overlook so many things. They don't
But I
really care.
trust
But
that if they get to know in the future,
we reach problems.
nice
Yeah.
people together.
I mean, so the ladies are usually, I see that they get a lot of broken, like they get down a lot when they hear some of the past things. Some of the guys just overlook them and they're like, let's move on. I love you. Man.
If they should hear them, trust me.
You will see them being all emotional. Then the Malagai or Malagay.
Yeah.
That is true, my brother, because your past will not be the one to determine your future. At the same time, to avoid hurting each other, a well-grounded Christian to the Word of God will stick on this principle in life, not to the principles of the world. Okay. Then Obaya Tina says it depends, as someone says, depends on the maturity of your partner. If not, one day he will refer you to your past, which can hurt you more than what you have been through at first. You see, so this a lot of people are talking about referring. So it means that there have been cases like that. So if I tell you something and you keep referring, what do you mean?
You know, sometimes you have to be real. We are humans. I mean, sometimes certain circumstances lead you to make certain comments that would have something to do with your past.
Okay.
But yeah, it's your past. You have told me, you expect me to just take it and leave it. But if you again come to understand that I'm a human being and I have made such mistakes, you shouldn't really take it personally.
Okay.
Yes, if the person is honest with you and they make a referral, they might come back to say, I'm sorry, I referred to your past. I didn't mean to. I was angry, that is why I said it. I'm sorry. And when the person says I'm sorry, you're supposed to just hear that I'm sorry and then it ends there. But if you also think, okay, the person should be a magician and just forget about it and not talk about it again. I mean, whatever happens, it's a human world. The person will make a referral, one way or the other, not because they mean to, but because they have information. That is why people say, okay, then I won't tell you at all. Okay, so if I find out, would you want me to be happy finding out from somebody else, or you prefer to tell me yourself? So that I'll refer to it once in a while and I'll ask forgiveness and we just move on. It's about you making the confession, it's about me accepting it, and it's about you knowing that I'm a human being and one or the other I could refer you. And if I refer you and I'm honest with you and I say I'm sorry, take it and let's move on. I mean, what's up with that? It's as simple as
No referral.
I
You see, after marriage, and you see, especially when you are married, and your partner refers you to the past, you see, some of these things can create a pain that can never heal. So how do you go about these things, especially when you are married and the person keep referring you small arguments that hey, you did this small arguments, that's why you slept with this person, you slept with that person, small arguments.
no, yeah, if it's consistent, I mean, if you're doing it too much, you're abusing the person.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
If you keep doing it
Yes, you keep
consistently, it's
using
an abuse.
those things to the past to refer the person. I mean, you yourself, you're not mature. If you are raising the past, meaning maybe you have noticed something from that past that you think is coming into the present. That's why you are going to raise it.
So for us to see
So
this,
yes, for us to
please
see
just
this,
stop
yes,
this.
you remember?
It looks like
We,
we did
yes,
this
you
in
did
the
this
past.
before, and I'm sure this was what led to this thing.
Mhm.
So, honey, you started this thing. Let's work at making sure that it doesn't
We
get
ended.
But whereby there's an argument and the
Every
next minute
second,
every
they
second you are
keep
using
making
it.
it.
No, then you
That
the
is
person
abuse.
you are abusing it. It's not right.
And if you don't take it and you have a saving much, you just give it.
Yeah, it's not right.
So should we in fact, can we actually forget what the secret we have been told? Can we forget it?
Forget it.
Or close our eyes on it?
People really say it, but forget as you are to me, when people are saying forget, meaning you will still have it, but you will never want to talk about it. But to forget it and be like it never happened, it's sometimes.
Somebody was trying to interpret forgive us
Deliberate.
no, that was give us
Forgive and forget.
forgive our debt as we forgive.
Forgive others.
Others.
He was saying that it's not basically about forgiving debt and as we forgive each other. It's about knowing that we are human beings.
Yes.
And at the present time,
Yeah, we like each other.
I will not forget it. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ forgives and forgets like how the east is far from the
Yeah.
west.
Okay.
I am preaching. So at a point
It's
in
a
time,
time, yeah.
it might come up,
Come up,
but not because I want to.
That's what I'm saying. If you are forgetting, it means you will never want to talk about it. Even if you are seeing signs coming, you will not even remember
You're
that
not
happened.
talking about starting
Yes,
for what
forgotten.
you just don't want to talk
You
about.
don't want to talk about it.
So the teller and the listener. I mean, what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
you, the listener, you have asked, and the teller have told you.
Yes.
Can you, the listener, forget entirely
Oh,
and move on like
no.
nothing has happened?
no, you will definitely remember what
Since when
happened.
did you have memory loss?
Yeah. Unless maybe you use them visions and all that.
You
you forget.
can't forget.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to talk about it. That's it. But you will remember. If especially when you see signs coming.
It can trigger, even
Yeah.
if you try to forget,
But
it can trigger
just to
something like
that,
that.
I think I remember he or she said this thing around that time. This will lead to this thing. So you still have it there, but you decided not to just spell it out to create problems and confusions.
Okay, so let me read some few, then when we come back. Mauli Hosu said that most ladies hide those issues. What issues? Okay, health-related issues must be discussed. And he said most ladies hide those issues the most. Why the ladies? Is it true?
I think everybody hides.
Is that
They're hiding
health-related?
the health. You know, in our setting, most of them, we don't look at that aspect. The health-related issues. We tend to believe that we are ready, whatever, so just take it. But if you are somebody who is educated, you should want to know some health history about your partner. Yes, before you get into it. It even helps in this childbirth and all that.
Yeah.
Go and check into the genes and all that and know that you guys are compatible. That's in the name of preparing. Now you go and check, children are not coming in. The doctor said that you guys cannot make beautiful children. You make children but they'll be sick. So the health, most of you will overlook them in our setting. Yes. So as educated class we are growing, we should learn to add that to our relationship talks and all that. When your partner is sick, when you are not married, so to get to know more about what he or she is going through. Yes, go to the hospital with the person. It's not certain that when you see a boyfriend or a girlfriend or people are not usually trying to do some close things, you get people advising you negatively, don't worry you, I said, yeah, we don't worry now, of course, it's really the cheese, I know. No, but
They read meanings
they read
into it.
meanings into it.
Unnecessary ones.
Unnecessary ones. But this thing will help you. You only go to the marriage one time and this guy is like, hey, what is happening? Then you go and maybe the mother was like, you know, so I'm now, well, a good baby name, my internet, you say, no, but you should have let me know now.
The person that made the comment about ladies especially.
Ladies, no, it's everybody. Yes,
Yeah,
probably a lady, yes.
Let's hide
But I think that for the health aspect, it's everybody.
everybody.
It's
Men
everybody.
have lots of
Yeah,
women have
even when it comes to marriage, most of them when they are looking at fertility, they always concentrate on the women, forgetting about the men. That's why it's probably the person we're talking about the women. They always, oh, there's a woman, oh, it's a woman. by the time you go, this man's has the sperm, semen, everything alright. But the sperms are, they don't move.
They are not acting.
Yes, and he doesn't know. He feels, oh, I'm always seeing it coming. Yes, so I'm there.
I wake up at dawn.
Yes, I wake up at dawn. They're not waking up at dawn and they look, that's all the problem. So most of them are certain, they look at the woman, forgetting about the man when he comes to the boss, oh, this part's near you, or something about one part, you want me to look at. So this part is not always healthy. So most of them look at the women. That's why I really keep saying that, but it's for everybody.
Okay, so Princess again says, if I tell you about my past, then what's next? In this our judgmental society, I won't tell any son of Adam anything because trust me, he will tease you. He will use it to tease your emotions one day.
Oh,
But, okay.
Tease, it spices up the relationship in a
So
way.
does it mean that those people who are not telling are not expecting their partners to tell them anything? So I don't tell you, you don't tell me, more like that. If it's like that, I mean,
Yeah, it's cool.
so when he comes up, yo, you didn't tell me, I didn't tell you. I mean, that's a good one.
And pretend like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
But if you expect me to tell you, then you should equally tell me too.
Exactly. So it goes hand in hand. Then he said, okay, she said, what if I had a very painful past that I want to forget and you want to, and I want to forget, and you want me to tell you so that the watches seller can stop giving counsel for free. What if you can't handle my past?
That's why we come back to the maturity thing.
If you think that the person can handle it,
Yes.
don't
So I had this issue come to me. A couple that got married, and I think 2 weeks after the wedding, he tried to have sex with a girl. This girl won't allow. He touches this lady, won't allow. I said, what's the problem? She said, there's no problem. Why? Health-wise? No, she had had series of rapes.
Oh.
And they never talked about it. She never says it. So when they are together, and I asked her, when you were dating, did you try to take any advances? And she said, no, when she went to date, I thought because they were dating, but so I think it's a painful thing she really wanted to forget. Yeah, I was thinking to mention it. She really wanted to forget. But it has created, yes, a problem in the marriage. Now,
before they even get married, you should mention that and be delivered. I mean, you need spiritual, you need prayers and all that to get delivered.
Because just sometimes you can just open, when she's backing in, he opens the door, she begins to shake. I'm like, hey, this thing is getting out of hand. You should have said this thing.
You have prayed this before they got married.
Get into it. And you don't come into it and now
So you see
you're
why
expecting me
you
to
need
understand.
That's why you need
It's a
to
pain, yeah, and to her it's very painful. The day she was actually saying it, I mean, she cried for over 30-45 minutes. She had not said anything. And I told the girls that look, we have to take heart and sit. It's going to take us the whole night. We have to sit and allow her to cry. Now she tells us what happens. And when she began to speak, I was like, oh, this is really hurting. Even somebody, she was not expecting her, the person to do that to her. So it becomes something she really wants to forget. But I think she should have said it earlier. And we look at it now, they are going through counseling sessions. The guy has to pay a lot of money to get some counselors, and I think they have to fly her into South Africa also. Yes, way back. Before now, she's able to
I
get
also think that
closer.
sometimes we need to create an environment for our partners to
to
feel
flow,
enough to
talk
discuss certain
to us.
parts with us. So that some of the parts that are very serious, and if the atmosphere is not conducive enough,
I can't bring it up.
they can't talk about it. They can never mention it. So
Okay.
everybody creates the environment to make your partner comfortable enough to be able to talk to them.
Okay, so before we have some few minutes to go, what are some of the things to consider before telling some secrets to your partner?
I think we've actually mentioned everything.
Yeah.
The maturity of the person.
Yes.
And the
That's
person
true.
can handle it. If the person can handle it. One or who I can tell this. And what importance of it is going to be, I mean, what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
What
The one you
is
just
happening.
mentioned, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I really like that. Look at what it's around. What's the circumstance? Yes, that.
Take it. Is it needed that I mention it?
Yes.
If it's not needed,
You don't have to be.
to mention it.
There are some things you can never come back to happen
Mm.
again. So you can just continue the relationship.
Okay, Okay, so I'll read the last batch of the Let's Dialogue comments, then I'll come for your last words, then we get out of our viewers' way. But then Prince Joel says, talking about your past is actually not necessary, but you only about a past that it affects, that its effects could hit back in the future, and even that requires high sense of experiential maturity of importance. Daniel also says, okay, that's the survival of your relationship in the hands of your past. I wonder why most people, all in the name of love, wants to zoom in their past experience to the present. You have no idea what goes through the mind of your partner. Even as you talk to him about your past, this is not maturity. Most people have horrible experiences in the past, and it's not easy to bear it. So why don't you leave it in the past, especially when you've repented from it? It's a new page in your new life. As far as your relationship is concerned, you have to move on.
Depends on what you would not want to bring out, like you said earlier. Yes, you might not be keeping, you have 4 children already. You are telling me that you never want to mention it to anybody. That you have 4 children because the women are not talking about it. They decided that they won't come to you. One day, it's always happening at the funeral. They will come. You'll see them lined up. They will come. So it will depend on what you really want to not talk about. Past is past. Yeah, we understand that. You need to really get me some information. Yeah, I will move in. Yes. So when I see this boy in town, the lady's like, hey, it's open show, baby, poker crack. Then you're like, huh? What are you talking about?
What am I hearing?
What am I hearing? No, for sure, but is it spiritual bad? Now I say, what about and I'll explain later. Later?
No. It's a no. Okay, so Bridget, your last words.
I'd like to say that yes, past, but saying past are actually living with us in the present. So let us just tell people the truth. When you are dating somebody and you know that this past will not you in the present, make it known, tell them the truth, and if the person is okay with it, and please be a Christian. If you're a Christian, you're able to pray and ask, what should I tell, what should I tell, and do I even have to mention it? If you are directed to, go ahead. And you, the listener, if you want to know, create the atmosphere, let the person be more comfortable to share with you whatever it is. And be mature enough to handle it first. You claim to be interested in the person. Be able to handle it. So basically that's about it. But don't say everything about your past. Don't say everything about your past. You had house boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. Those things are not needed.
The past is the past. It's not the present. Okay, so now your last words.
Okay, so what I'll tell my viewers and everybody watching is that yes, past is past. So like my beautiful lady Bridget said, you should ask the Holy Spirit, what should I tell this person? What would make my relationship work that I can refer to in the past? If the Holy Spirit gives you the go ahead to say that, say this, say that, it will work. Fine. Somebody is saying in the head, you are saying Holy Spirit, you are saying Christian, you are saying this, you are saying this. So if I don't believe in all this, what should I do? Maturity. You should know. Looking at what is happening, what do I need to say at this time, referring to the past, that can build my present relationship. And you, the person that they are telling you this thing also in the past, when you hear it, handle it in a professional way. Don't just go ahead and keep it in your head and be using it for your own personal things that will create problems in the relationship after. Thank you.
Okay, so this has been an awesome time.
Sweet time.
A sweet time, 1 hour, and we are so grateful for your time. And I thank you all for watching us. And I believe that we've learned something from this. And as we've all heard, yes, you can choose not to say, but can you deal with it? In fact, when you are alone, won't the hunting alone kill you? Sometimes some of the things you have to weigh, as we said, you have to weigh your partner, whether the person is matured enough to handle whatever past secrets you have. And sometimes if it comes after the marriage too, you need to pray. If you are a Christian, whatever you believe in, the two of you can work at it. It doesn't mean that, oh, let's break up. Unless maybe it's to the extreme. We can all work around this. We can all work around. Telling the past is not wrong, but who you tell it to is the problem. So let's weigh and manage our lives to be a nice and a good way of living. Let's have the flames of love flaming up our lives each and every day. And I can't leave without acknowledging some persons. And I thank you, Bridget, for coming. Bridget is the chief executive of Brick TV, Brick Multimedia. She is a presenter. She is an MC. If you need MC work, in fact, everything. She's an all-rounder. When you call her, she will do everything multimedia. In fact, I think she can even edit. Video editing, everything. She will do it. And she was the first female SRC president. No, I'm not done because the thing is so much. So she's a virtuous woman, and as you can see, she has given us wisdom. Thank you so much for making time on Flames of Love. God bless you so much. I really appreciate it. And I thank you, the CEO of Grace and Smiles Foundation. If you need anything educational, anything that you need your community assistance from this foundation, you can contact him. In fact, he's ever willing to help. He always puts smiles on the faces of the kids, especially, and to their parents too. Thank you so much, Nana, for making time. Yeah, God bless you so much, and we would be looking at having you two again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but I'm planning it, and the production team will also look at that. So I thank you so much, and my makeup and hair was done by Grace Nash Beauty Clinic, and she's inside Dansuma Nagege. You can contact her on 0242 03 6095. 0242 03 6095. And I thank you, Richard, for doing the camera work. I thank you. He's my producer. He's sweet. And he's single, so if you're looking for someone.
Wow.
Yeah, he's single, so
he's single, so they should come look for him and ask him of the past.
Exactly.
And the present.
And the present.
And the future.
And I thank you, Karen and Achu, for designing our flyer for Flames of Love. God bless you so much. And I thank you, Mr. Desmond said, Bags Iceberg. I thank you so much for your support. And so we come your way next week, Sunday at 4 p.m. right here on Facebook with me, Beatrice Sanaju. Do enjoy your week. Have a spirit-filled week. And flame up the love in your family, in your workplace, in your relationship. Bye-bye.